So it's just before 5 a.m. and we've got some pretty full-on storms sort of intermittently happening. So far there's no wet patches coming through on the truck so far, but we shall see what happens. My inverter is working so far. That makes me happy. They have power, but if the storms today, it means there's not going to be much sun, so I don't know how much it's going to get topped up. So I should probably be conservative with the electricity. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the gym. Successful gym little session. Still pouring down, unfortunately. So I am going to go and get a couple of groceries, specifically some breakfast, because I'm starved for breakfast and I don't want to use my electricity to... Oh, there's some lightning. I don't want to use my electricity to cook breakfast because I think today is going to be a cloudy day and I'm not going to generate much electricity. So, yeah, I'm going to get some breakfast and some caffeine. Oh, this poor woman. There is somebody... I think she might be homeless. She's pushing a little shopping cart. There's stuff in it and it's pouring down. I hope she gets some shelter. Man, this rain is really something. So yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast and some caffeine, and then I'm gonna finish off the work that I was doing. Yeah, today might just be a regular good old work day today. I'm hoping I don't want any power inverter stress. So if you're watching these videos, I just had an inverter that blew up, and in the meantime I bought myself a new inverter. But for now I'm just grateful I have power, and I have my backup power bank as well, so I'm going to top that up today. Especially if we're going to have some rainy days coming up. It looks like it's going to be like 5 days of rain, so I'm not going to be generating much electricity. So, time to get breakfast. Today's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to turn my solar on because I turned it off last night. I'm going to turn my solar on so I can start seeing what kind of charge I'm going to get today. I'll get something.
Release the parking brake.
I'll get something, but I'm not expecting much. I reckon I'm going to underestimate it and say I'm going to get 500 watts today for the whole day. That's like 10% of my capacity, so let's see. had an offer. It was 3 cans for the price of 2. So I'm not gonna have all of these, obviously. I did also get some snacks. Mixing from meat to fruit to cereal bars to candy. The one thing I know I have to do today is go to UPS. So I'm gonna have my breakfast, finish tidying up. I'm gonna do laundry. And I've got to go to UPS. So that's what I need to do. First I need some fuel from the bay. Caffeinated. I'm fueled up. I've had my breakfast. Apparently I have to go to a full-on UPS store for these 2 drop-offs. So I'm going to head to the UPS store near me, get these done, and then I'm going to do some more of my work, I think. I feel a bit low today. I think it's the rain, and I think it's the fact that I haven't had a day off in a long time. A long time. I'm kind of a workaholic. But the one thing I've been looking forward to most, which is a day soon, is sitting on a sofa, putting my television or watching a movie on TV on my sofa in the evening, and not working, not editing, not building something, fixing something, changing something, tweaking something, just sitting on the sofa and watching a movie or a TV show, and then going to bed, and then waking up and working. I just feel like it's like 2 full-time jobs at the moment. So that is me. It's the thing I'm looking forward to most. And I know the day is coming soon. And at some point I will actually have a day off as well. A full day off of doing very little and just enjoying my day. Today's not that day. Today is still a work day. So time to go to the UPS store, run my errand, and get on with my work and my tasks today. Package dropped off. There I am. It's so weird seeing the truck. It's quite bizarre seeing the actual truck itself whilst being in it and seeing how big it actually is. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so that's done. Let me see. I may even do my laundry today. I definitely need to do it, so I may as well get it over and done with. Let's do it. Let's knock it all out today. 15 minutes away. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna knock all the errands out we can. Here, done, ready. I nailed the parking. Sometimes you just turn in and you glide into the spot perfectly equidistant between the lines. Other times you park like an asshole and you park over 2 spots. It's sometimes the luck of the draw, but at least I continually to try to make sure that I get in the right spots. Okay, time to get my laundry together. Okay, laundry is in. I forgot to put in my towel, or one of my towels, So they'll have to be held off for the next laundry, but fortunately I have multiple, so what I'm going to do for the next 30 odd minutes while it's washing is get some work done and then go back in, switch it over to dry, and carry on with my day. Oh, man, I'm so tired today. I am very tired today. Very tired. I would like to sit down and, like I said earlier, I'd like to sit down and watch some TV. Not yet. When I went to change my washing to the dryer, it wouldn't let me add more funds onto the app, right? It's this app that you use. You can use cash, but I don't ever use cash. And I tried to upload funds onto the app, wouldn't work. It kept on saying there was some, like, I don't know, some vault key, it said. I don't know what it was talking about. And I tried, and it wouldn't work. And I turned to the woman who worked there, and I was like, hey, like, do you have like an ATM or anything like that so I can get cash and, you know, just do it manually? She was like, no, sorry. She said, we got new owners. Maybe that's why the app isn't working properly. So I went to the bar across the road and the little mini market here, no ATM. And I was just like, man, I went back in. I was like, I don't know what to do. Can I pay you money to unlock the machine or whatever you do? And she was like, no, there's no way of me doing that. And she was like, oh, I'll just pay for it. And I was like, no. And she was like, no, it's okay. And she took, I feel so bad. She literally took the quarters out of her own bag to give me to put into the machine. And I was like, oh, do you have like Zelle or Cash App or whatever? Like I can send you the money. And she was like, no. And I was like, please let me send you the money, you know? And she was like, no, just maybe next time. Next time you come back in, you can just pay me back the money. And I was like, oh man, like I feel so guilty. So she literally gave me $2 in quarters so that I didn't have 2 machines full of wet clothes. It was really nice. It was obviously like, I'm really grateful, but it was a little bit embarrassing and I can't believe she did it. It's really nice. If you ever like have like lack of faith in humanity sometimes when you look at the big things and you see the way that the world is, there's always lots of little things to see that people are good and people are nice at their core, despite what it may feel like on the grand scheme of things. So I'm in the middle of doing some work, but a little update on my power. So the sun is currently giving me 960 watts of solar power. I know that you guys get regular updates on how much power I'm getting. In this instance though, because of the scary inverter power situation, this is more of a calm moment for me of just like, okay, good, we're getting some power and my batteries are getting charged up and things seem to be working. This power unit is literally the exact same. It's even though it's a totally different brand, and the instruction manual, the way that it works, how the fans spin up under a certain amount of load and stuff, like it's exactly the same, which is a good thing because it's kind of like better the devil you know. So I'm feeling pretty happy that my power is topping up, and once my batteries are in a good state, then I'm gonna top my emergency power up. Tell you what, I thought that I would just charge that and it would just sit there dead, but I have used it quite a fair amount recently, especially with these power issues, so that was a very good buy. I will do a video breaking that down and why it's been such a good buy pretty soon, because it has been so useful. so useful, and I got it at a really decent price as well, like crazy good value. So I'm just happy that I've got some power coming in, and I think the storms are going to start up again, but for now, getting a bunch of energy. I can even feel it going darker now. Getting a bunch of energy, even if it's just for like half an hour, and topping up these batteries makes me happy. I feel so happy when the sun is out because of the power situation. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with my work, and I will probably update you when it's pouring down outside. I just heard some dripping, and I was unsure as to what it was. It's come from the air conditioner. From this end down onto the floor. So I think sorry about this toothpick. I think because it's leaning one way. Let me turn the electronics off. Let me turn the electrics off for it. Okay. I think because I'm parked on quite a tilt. Because I'm parked on quite a tilt, like it's leaning quite far forward, and I can feel it. That the hose is just backing up. I think that's what's happening, which sucks. But I guess it all built up at once. I'm gonna turn my truck around at the very least. Let's turn the truck around, because I never had this before. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting to know. Yeah, definitely. I can feel I'm parked at quite an incline. I mean, it all came out at once, though. I mean, it all just like suddenly was like. So I turned the power off for it for now. I'm quite surprised that it did that. Yeah, damn. I'm super vigilant about which way I park, I guess. 99% of the time I'm parked the opposite way around. It's just today, for some reason, I parked a different way. But it is quite a difference. Damn. Oh man, did not think that was going to be a thing. Did not think that was going to be a thing that would happen. You fucking live and learn. Live and fucking learn.
Before proceeding,
Okay, so now park the other way around. Pick this up. And I guess air conditioners aren't meant to be installed in a wonky way. Damn. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna I've got some anti-mold spray. Take this down. I've got some anti-mold spray that I can use somewhere. Just to make sure that that stuff doesn't turn into anything else. leaks were coming from inside the house. I thought with the storms, when I heard dripping, that I imagined it would be coming from the outside, but I guess this is the type of stuff that sometimes happens. Crazy. Okay, I hope it's not going to do that during normal operation. That's the first time I've seen it happen. I think it's just because it's tilted and it just backed up. Whew. There's a new one for you. Holy crap. Okay, this is shenanigans. That's what this is. Absolute shenanigans. The worst thing is I think the guy is I think he's emptying the porta potty while I have my extractor fan open, so maybe some choice smells coming in. Oh man, what a experience this has been. Oh man. Okay, about 20 minutes later, seems to be pretty good from what I can see. That spot before that was doing a bit more leaking has dried out. This is sticky. Oh, we had to take one here. And the drainage hole here seems to be draining. It seems to be flowing through. Yeah, so far so good. The floor is not glistening. So man, this is nutso. Okay, so far so good. Things are charging, things are working, we're figuring out the kinks. I chose this. Just before I forget, I made myself the promise when just setting up this channel that I was not gonna pretend that everything's like all cool and like everything's really easy and like all that sort of stuff. You know, I want to show people that it can be done with no experience. So I made myself the promise that I wasn't gonna like, you know, bullshit around and pretend that I didn't have any challenges. I just didn't realize exactly how many challenges would be here. And yeah, I think that there's going to be a lot of people that would have experience with all this sort of stuff who would have a bit more of an idea of like, oh, this is what's happening, or this is what you should do, just a bit more of a kind of a clue. And I think that the more that time goes on and the more that I show what can go wrong and what does go wrong, the more I'm like, wow, even the small amount of like practical handiness experience that I thought that I had is like, that is diminishing down to pretty much zero at this point. You know, like, I'm proud of what I've done, and obviously now like I can see all the faults and the things I would change if I started again tomorrow. But yeah, it's this channel has been humbling as fuck as to what I do not know in just practical stuff. And this is a perfect example of it. I still only have an assumption as to what happened. I don't have an actual answer. But my assumptions are, I think, getting stronger. My hypotheses are developing as time goes on. And I'm probably going to look back in even a year's time and be like, oh my god, how foolish you were. Yeah, I chose this life. Why did I choose this life?